Mic check.
1, 2.
All right, the title of this video is Diddy is exposed for committing more crimes on trial. What? What, he threatening witnesses or something? What is he doing?
I don't know, man.
He might be in there like, I want you. I like you.
I like you.
If everything is uncovered and Diddy is responsible, he could be seeing himself facing another charge. Diddy has an ex-girlfriend called Gina.
Oh, that's the one he kicked the baby out the belly. They said he kicked the baby
stop.
out the belly.
I remember.
I didn't say it. She
no,
said
you did because you said something about the linoleum floor.
Right, the baby
that.
slid. Like,
dating her and Cassie at the same time. Gina was set to testify against Diddy. Then all of a sudden, she disappeared. Prosecutors can't find her. Nobody know where she's at. If Gina takes a stand and testify against Diddy, that's the nail in the coffin. Gina is the only woman so far who has gone public about her treatment from Diddy, and is very similar to what Cassie is alleging. But the only difference here is Gina came out about 5 years ago against Diddy. She did a whole tell-all interview with Tasha K, breaking down the treatment she received from Diddy, and it was horrible. At the time, we all thought she was a clout chaser. Looking back, she was probably 100% accurate about everything she said. But Gina is currently missing. They can't find her. They can't bring her to testify in court. Where is Gina? Well, Diddy long-term bodyguard Gene Deal, he believes he knows where Gina is, and he believes he knows exactly why Gina went missing.
More to come, bro, because what the prosecution or the defense trying to do, the defense is trying to, you still got Gina, and the prosecution or the defense was trying to tell the prosecutor, well, she's not a witness. She's not a witness. They want the prosecution to hurry up to bring Gina in so Gina could paint the picture that like everything was consenting because she's been paid off.
Well, the frick
paid off?
Done. And sometimes when I'm trying to make flashy edits like this, I also get pretty intimidated.
And this is the one that disappeared, right?
Yeah, this is the one who disappeared. This is the one who they could get her. There's nowhere she could go that the federal government, if they want you, that you can't be gotten.
True.
You understand what I'm saying? If the federal government wants you that bad, you'll be gotten, bro. It's too much technology, photo imaging. There's nowhere she could go. She Asian. You know what I'm saying? Half Asian or whatever like that.
I don't know what they got to do anything.
Nothing.
She might like Chinese food, rice or whatever like that. She got to go somewhere to get something to eat. You know what I mean?
Yo, black people so racist.
Hell no, that's no comment.
I love it though.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro. So now she come and she testified in behalf of Diddy. They want the prosecution to bring her in. They know she's a hostile witness. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to be here, this, that, and other. She made a post, I'd rather be at Chanel and all this other shit like that. That's the girl who took off the payment. She took the $2 million payment from Diddy and them.
I heard he punched a YouTuber in the mouth yesterday. No, earlier today.
Who punched the YouTube in the mouth?
Gene Deal.
So he going to court too.
I'm probably put right in there with Diddy.
When she got on Tasha K, I think Diddy may have gave her $2 million or something like that. Got her in school, gave her an apartment out in LA, still was messing with him. Oh man, brainwashed. But she did talk to the federal government. They do have emails and everything from her and her lawyer. So she had to be somewhat involved in that.
Right, he always claimed to know stuff, but he been out the loop for years.
Right, nigga, you know.
He ain't seen Diddy and God knows when.
Right.
Understand? It's a lot of stuff. They say they got 6 more weeks of testimony.
She went from fully cooperating with the feds, sitting down with them, her lawyers going back and forth with the feds. She's meeting with the feds, letting them know everything they need to know. And then when trial starts, she don't want to take the stand no more. That's because that bag came in. So now she got gone because she understands that when she takes that stand and perjure herself, she could go to jail. Diddy and them gave her that check for, hey, if they find a way to bring you to court, bro, you gotta let them know, bro, that you lied, that that Diddy ain't do nothing to you or you don't remember. But she knows, bro. Listen, yo, you take the stand and you try to pull that in federal court, that's your behind.
Right, they put you in jail. So she's just like, I'm out of here. She went back
got
to
low.
She is out of here. So her best bet is just disappear until the trial is over.
Right.
And then deal with the consequences later. But if
They're gonna be what contempt. She might do 2 days in jail or something stupid like that. If it really go down, it should be fine. Just hide out.
the feds discovered that Diddy gave Gina any form of compensation, any form of money after they talked to her, bro, he could get charged with like witness intimidation, bribery, all type of stuff, bro. As a matter of fact, the RICO case he's currently fighting is for arson, bribery, forced labor. So if they find out, bro, he bribed another witness, oh, bro, tack that on, bro. It's over with. Patterns is the key to a conviction in this case. And with Gina, her story is so similar to Cassie that it's going to be almost impossible for Diddy to overcome if she comes to court and tell it. If you guys don't know, when Gina went on Tasha K, she told a story of verbal violations, physical violations, even came when she was pregnant. And she really told a story of how Diddy preyed on her when she was really young. Just like when Cassie was really young, Cassie allegedly that Diddy preyed on her. How, the violations began pretty early in their relationship, just like Cassie said. Right? The manipulation, just like Cassie said. So here is Gina explaining some of the things she went through with Diddy.
Now let's talk about the physical abuse.
Ow, Tasha.
If you're okay, are you okay with that? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Just a short haircut.
So obviously you terminated baby one because you loved him. Mm-hmm. How long after you guys started dating is when did the physical abuse start?
The first time it ever happened, which was not even like that long into the relationship, because I met him in February, and then it was probably like the beginning of May, because we were at Meek Mill's birthday.
Okay.
So he was hitting her and Meek Mills.
Right, together.
Had like a mansion party, and we went, but while we were there, I was sitting here, and then Puff, and then Meek, but I was like covered with like a stand or something, like probably says like "Happy Birthday, Meek" or something like that, but it's like a little stand that like was covering me, because there was like a lot of cameras and stuff there. So it was like me, Puff, and Meek. Puff had like leaned forward to like talk to somebody, say hi or whatever, and so I turned over to Meek and I said happy birthday. He put his hand out and he was like thank you, so I reached his hand and shook it, and as I shook Meek's hand, he turned around and saw it, and he got so mad.
Damn.
Wow.
Right, I don't want my two broads shaking hands. How my two women shaking hands behind my back?
He ain't want her putting her hands on me. Putting goddamn hands on Meek Mills.
And then we probably like stayed like 20 minutes after that happened, and then when we got in the car, he like grabbed my hair. We were in the one of those Escalade trucks. Okay. So I was sitting on this side, he was on the other side, and he like grabbed my hair and like cussed me out for doing that. He was like, "Why? Can I cuss?"
Yeah.
Oh, he was like, "Why you shaking his hand for like just saying stuff
it was
that."
just like a jealous rage.
Yeah, I was like, I was just saying happy birthday, nothing else. I think he thought I was trying to be sneaky behind his back, because I like reached over when he like leaned forward to talk to somebody else. So he thought I was trying to be sneaky.
And you were how old at this time?
I was 22 probably.
Wow. Okay.
And then he did this, so King Los was sitting in the back.
Okay.
And then when we
Shout out Los. Be more.
got to the hotel, it got even worse. And he took one of my heels and tried to throw it at me, and then he like mushed my face and like really hard and made my nose bleed.
This is eerily similar to the Cassie situation. Right. Cassie told a story of Diddy being in a jealous fit of rage and attacking her in a black truck afterwards as well. And then
after touching Meek Mills?
Why you keep throwing Meek Mills in it, man?
I'm just saying.
Dragging her to the hotel. It's the exact same story. But Gina told this story 4 years ago before Cassie lawsuit, right? So again, just us watching what Diddy did in that hotel, this story to me is credible, and I have no reason to think that she's lying. I feel like at this point, Diddy is guilty until he's innocent. When it comes to DV, the trafficking charges, I don't know. But when it comes
Shout out Piazzo, howdy.
to domestic violence, come on, bro. Come on, Diddy. All right, stop it. And the thing is this too, though. He's doing this in front of other people, so there are eyewitnesses. The Dawn Richards chick who testified,
Right.
in her lawsuit, she actually recalled this story taking place because she was there. But like her lawyers made a mistake and said that Cassie was in the story when it wasn't Cassie. It was actually about Gina. And when she testified,
Right. He's like some black in these.
it got brought up, and she said, "Oh no, they made a mistake. That wasn't about Cassie. It was about somebody else. The somebody else was Gina." So, and she would also tell Tasha K about a time when she was pregnant, and Diddy brutalized her when she was pregnant and made her lose her baby.
Can you name a few more instances?
The other time was he had caught me texting another man. He was in Miami, and it got really crazy that time. We was upstairs, and he had like, we were in his closet, and he like pushed me, and I fell to the ground, and then he like stood over me. So I was like laying on my back, and he stood over me, and he started like punching me like this. Like, he avoided my face, but he like started punching me like on the side of my head, and I was just like covering my face. And he did that, and then after he got done doing that, he like, because he was standing, his legs were like in between me, so he stomped on my stomach like really hard, and I like took the wind out of my breath. I couldn't breathe, and he kept hitting me, and I was like pleading to him, like, can you stop? I can't breathe. And he like stopped for a little bit. He like grabbed my hair from the back and like was like punching the back of my head, because he was just avoiding my face when he was like hitting me.
Yo, if she make it to trial, it's gonna
be a problem.
It's already a problem.
Double down. It's going to double down on what we already see.
Right. You know, they got Capricorn. They said Capricorn says she got she got kidnapped every day for a week. Her first week working there, they kidnapped her. They throw a bag over her head.
It kidnapped and did what?
Made her take a lie detector tests all day, and then they dropped her off. They gave her a break for lunch.
And then she come back the next day.
Right, they let her run to Chipotle real quick and come back.
Son, chill, man. Don't tell that, man.
All right, man. That's the last story of the evening. Thank you so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please turn on your notifications.
So you know when we drop.
We out.
Peace.
All right, that's